Salute everybody. Salute everybody. Welcome to Miss Parker. Miss Parker, y'all called me drinking my cup water, okay? But I hope everybody's had a blessed Sunday so far. I'm really just getting off the road not too long ago. So just bear with me for a second. Let me get these comments. Give me a disclaimer. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I'm up here smoking and shit. Y'all bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. Man, where's the top? Hey, Byron. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Belinda. I see you guys. Hey, Shank. Salula. Byron, what's going on, sister? Hey, Valerie. Let me make sure I get everybody. Samad, I see you. Deborah, what it do, sister? Hey, Thomas Franklin, what's going on? How you doing? Happy Sunday. I see Morgan. I see you, sis, earlier. TT, what it do, sister? Let me see. Yeah, I'm high as groceries. And y'all know groceries is high. Okay. Groceries is high. Going to get my red wine, okay? Thomas done called me drinking my cold water. He was like, hold on, it's one of them nights. Hold on, y'all. Hey, Drea, what's going on, sister? Hey, JS, happy Sunday, sis. Happy Sunday. Hey, Goddess, what to do, little sis, man? All right. Because my computer, y'all, is crazy acting right now. What up, SP? Happy Sunday. Hey, Antoinette, what's going on? I'm good. I'm just high. Hey, Shalana. Y'all make sure y'all drop Shalana's link, okay? Shalana does have a YouTube channel. Make sure y'all follow my sis, okay? Hey, Miss Pitts, what's going on? Happy Sunday. And y'all, I did drop Anna B, man, for real. Shout out to Anna B. Without a shadow of a doubt right now. We're bringing these. Hey, Queen Judah. What's going on, Chucky and Tiffany's son? Hey, Nico, what it do? Yes, there it is. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. This material is used for purposes of criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, research, and fair use, okay? It's giving, girl. I need to curl it. I said I was going to curl it before I go to work tomorrow, but I don't know. Kiki, what it do? Thank you. Hey, Chill. Make sure y'all drop Chill's link too. Hey, Passion. Happy Sunday. Hey, M. Renee. What it do, sister? I love you so much. Hey, Essie. Happy Sunday. What's going on? All righty. Jacqueline, I see you, sister. Happy Sunday to you. Thank you for being a member for 5 months. Miss Gemini is still cool out there. So thank you guys for keeping those green jackets on and burn with me. Like, swear it, burn with me and stuff. So schedule's been crazy, but y'all know we had to catch up on this. Like, man, say, hey, Cereal City, what it do? Happy Sunday, say. And I want to just stay focused on strictly this. Like, seriously, seriously. I really just want to focus on Jarvis and the phone calls. And again, shout out to you, Anna B. You know what I'm saying? We done came a long way. Transcripts to now the phone calls. But it was something in the phone call. See, that's why you had to really pay attention to the transcripts. Cause me, I never did quick. He was getting from one. I just know he was getting from one place. Now, mind you, I said if he got superpowers, I get it, but he was in a lot of places. And you just can't take away what's in black and white. You know, Jarvis was in a lot of places. And then ITT already rolled up. You hear me? Hey, Sean, what's going on? Happy Sunday. And I do have a goal, you guys. If you guys don't mind helping me reach my goal, I don't care what it is, okay? My mic is going in and out. I'm sorry. Can y'all hear me now? Let me know if y'all can hear me. I had to move my phone. I think my phone interferes with the service sometimes. Jarvis had a lot of help. Okay. We'll get to that in hell. We might not. I'm really just now listening. I ain't heard the phone call in whole. Bits and pieces. And when you hearing it in bits and pieces, you really not getting nothing out of it. And I see people's opinions. So I'm like, I gotta hear this. But I gotta hear this with y'all. I gotta hear this and listen to it with y'all. But some things did stick out to me because people thought that it was Cassie. I seen Goddess say it was Cassie. Her name was Cassie. Maybe it was somebody else. Hey, the Queen. Happy Sunday. Maybe I thought Goddess. It was Goddess. Maybe somebody else pointed out that it was Cassie. But come to find out, it was Kizzie. And if y'all go back in the transcripts when they did Shannon Jones interview at the preliminary, Kizzie's name was mentioned in the transcripts, very much so. Hey, Kiwana, happy Sunday, sis. Kizzie's name was definitely mentioned in the transcripts because people were speculating that Kizzie was possibly kin to somebody, and but we didn't ever pay too much attention to Kizzie. We wanted to focus on, of course, the first most important thing is where is the most important thing. Secondly, who could have done this? The cousins, they was going strong. They was really going strong. I'm be honest. The people that we was giving a hard time, thank you, and Renee, thank you. For me, I was giving all of them a hard time. Because I was focused on the wrong things. Getting too caught up in the case. Not y'all fault, mine. Getting too caught up in this case because this case had you like that. To where you'll start pointing fingers and your energy is directed in the wrong place. So you miss a lot. You miss what's really important. But you still got to stay focused on other things. I was distracting myself with it. Hey, honey, 5K, happy Sunday. Thank you, Renee. So as I'm just getting over everything, because her name mattered to some people that was kin to her. It did. Hey, Chill, thank you so much. And we can say a lot, but we got to stick with the facts. We do. Because a lot of times I could have did a job opinion on what really happened to Naziah and some other stuff. Because it was always something. Always something. Somebody was more invested than you, so they would send you so much and you had to sit on that shit. And at that time, I didn't know what to put out. I wasn't really focused on what I put out. But as time progressed with the case and stuff, and this year, like I said, it took December for me to really sit back on some shit and be like, nah, I really want this. Not just for her, but it's other kids that are like her. Thank you, Peaches. So I really was telling the girls, man, I want to focus on these cases. And boom, I kept feeling like he was going to take the plea. Especially after the last preliminary. That's all I'm going to say. After the last preliminary, I just didn't feel like Kim Worthington was doing what they was supposed to do. I honestly, in my opinion, felt like that they threw so much out there at one time she didn't think before she spoke. My opinion. I felt like she said a lot to get our minds speculating, not just the creators, but anybody to speculate on. It's more to this because she came out. We know for a fact that Jarvis busted the father of the 900th baby, and others will be charged down the line. So that gave. Thank you, Project Incarcerio. Shout out to you. So that gave not just the content creators all around social media, because people was covering it. It was popping up on Instagram, TikTok constantly. Still does. There's somebody out there still thinking about her. There's somebody out there that the story just still bothered. And I gotta admit, I gotta admit, if they felt like I was a part of the problem, I could have been. These are my thoughts. Hateful Storm, without everybody like, no, 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 like seriously. Because I don't think at that time I knew how big this really was. And not just for Detroit, but for all children of any age that is dealing with a predator like that. And the scars they left on the people. So I know what those that did care about her and spoke out, but it was the wrong people speaking out. And I should have stayed focused over there because after listening to these phone calls, after listening to the last day of their, their, is it victim impact statements? I'm just being honest. That's my opinion. I don't think and I'm going to play Project Incarcerados. I want to play a little bit. Because something you said in that last live you just did, shout out to you for sure. I go back to the alleged victim impact statements. And it was just like, God, like everything we was suspecting about how y'all feel about this child to me showed that day. It showed that day. And I was just like, man, hey. But I didn't want to get too much caught up into that part either. And I was okay to let it go because I knew in due time. Project Incarcerados over there, still pointing out things with the plea deal and different stuff to make you go, I get it. I get it. I really do. He's spectacular at what he does. A lot of content creators in their own way, bringing their thoughts and theories to this, it matters to me. Whether I like it, but I don't. It's just the truth. And at some point, this story didn't fall short of other people being involved because the prosecuting attorney said that and made us say, others. Others. So who else is out there that potentially would help him in any kind of way harm a child? But then once I listen to these phone calls, especially yours, Kizzie, baby, yeah, we. I think I got that back up here because it's just we got to see a part of him of the story that we didn't get. We heard it play out in real time. How he controlled. We thought it. We thought it. Hold on, y'all. We didn't get to see that part. speculated how he was with the women, but to hear it live was crazy. To hear this live with my own ears, the uhs and the actual uhs, like a girl. Oh, I couldn't even watch it. So was the towards the look what Shannon looked like, or what was the versus when you heard Mark D's live? Did that not bother you? But it bothered so many people at that time. Where the call-ins on that live was crazy. I was like, I like her. Who is that caller? Tell me y'all did when y'all first heard Mark D's live that everybody called in on that night. Was y'all not like, oh, I like her. I like that caller. She hit everything. Hey, Miss Cheeks, happy Sunday. That was me. Because the live was about a grown man touching a child inappropriately. Because remember, everybody's name hadn't even hit the fan yet. Alicia said the callers was outraged. Absolutely. Absolutely. And we didn't even know about the story at that time. I didn't, because I'm not from the D. But the people from the D, thank you, Drea. Thank you. The people from the D was all on it. And chattering started to happen. Right? Because if we even go back through the testimony in the preliminary, Jarvis's oldest daughter that was there said she already knew he was a suspect before he got named. It always bothered me because I didn't want to know about the SA and other kids. It was just like, who is talking? How did she know that? How did the daughter know that he was a suspect before he was ever called a suspect? Those was things to say people are talking. Because she wasn't even talking to her father at that time for many years. Because of what he done to her. So when we get her, Kizzie, and you say, yeah, I heard about a podcast, and you even had this man on the phone. Y'all think it didn't run through me when he said, who showed you your daughter? Just him saying daughter bothered me like, ugh. But she said, I ain't even studied that other stuff. But the fact that they said that because remember on Mark D, he asked Shannon about that ring. He said, is it true that he took tax money from you and bought the other, baby mama a ring? Me too, Miss Parker. I always bring that up. His daughter made that real clear. Yeah. She definitely did say that. So she said, yeah, and I ain't got time for all of that. Wait, so the other stuff, we was there. We wasn't there about the engagement rate, even though it gave us a little clarity. If y'all wasn't paying attention, then it should have gave y'all some clarity on the women. It should have been almost the shocker. The shocker came, I think, at the preliminary when some things get said, you just like, I would never said that. But this is important. So y'all see Kizzie had a 6-year-old daughter wearing deodorant because she may have been touched. I don't see why not. I don't know, SP. But just telling him about the kids' lives. But you heard what was said on the podcast and said, oh, I got so. What part made you discuss it where you said, ugh? And you can still stomach to talk to him. And even in that phone call with, oh, you ain't talked to me all day. You ready to hang up? He want to hear about how the kids is doing with his good sick ass. He ain't trying to hear about your day or nothing else. That man was trying to get his account set up, get his money where it needed to be so he could be right in that motherfucker. Like, come on. Hey, Ms. Parker, please listen to the last phone call with Shannon. It sounds like she was acting and set him up. Almost sound like police is whispering and telling her what to say. I I take. Well, I'm gonna have to listen. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to a lot of it. I just wanted. She said my jaw dropped when Shannon asked if his sister knew where the car keys was. But it was go over on whoop whoop. So why her car ain't at the show shop? Why did if you got your own shop? How I thought Frank didn't fool with you. So why would you know that Frank and them got her keys? How nobody know where the car keys is? How you been getting around to not know where your car keys are? That if my dude go to jail, my dude, because that was her dude at the time, to her. If he go to jail, I need my keys. It's the date of the phone call for me. You know he gone. That's the first thing I'm asking for. Then I get to speculating with Alicia's. I was like, well, she's talking about keys. Well, didn't he ask King about keys? And that might not be the case, y'all. Don't get me starting up here with no lies or nothing, God, for real. Or no no narratives. Let me say that. But shit just didn't make sense to me. The car had some evidence in that part of the conversation was code for moving clean. He told King to get the car keys from the gas station. But Essie, remember on King's phone call, it was a mention about keys. It was a mention about keys. And all but to end up and ask King for the keys. Did that make sense? She said, okay, King will be there. So I asked King, well, why we have to go through all that? Them keys mean something else, girl. I did realize that his pimp voice disappears when he talks to Shannon. I wonder what that actually means. So y'all heard voice changes, and he probably did have a different approach with each one. Each one probably never got the same him. And I gotta be honest, we're talking about a sadistic predator, like a manipulator, a narcissist. And remember the ladies mentioned all the girls in the shop was across from an old oil place. Also, did they use Shannon's hidden car to hide Nazia's body or moving it? I don't know, Essie. Because I'm just saying, once you go to jail, that's my first thing. Where are my keys? Keys moved around. Hey, T-Lady, happy Sunday. Sis. King asked about that gate, and he told him the same keys was to the gate or whatever. Like the keys to unlock the shop was to the gate or something like that. Why he didn't have his own keys? A lot of stuff just didn't make sense. Y'all been having this shop too long for him not to have his own keys. That's we not partnering to her shop. I might got an appointment when you don't. It might be something you can't do that I can do. And somebody want their car fixed and I can run to the shop and make a quick $100, $200. Cause you not around and shit. What they got to do with me? I gotta wait for you to get my money. Cause how did King get in January the 10th? Jarvis wasn't at work, remember? Latricia tried to say she went to the shop that's how he found the glasses, but King ended up saying he wasn't there. So how did King get in the shop that morning? To be looking for what opens the gate and what don't. Like, shit just didn't add up. And I'm not going to play stupid today. I'm not diabolical. And Shannon kept saying the phone is in her name, meaning that was, yeah, Chucky. That's what I want to get to. Why her car was never mentioned like everyone else's. Yeah, that's true, Betty. Yes, Saquon, because Frank got 2 shops. They said the shop, her keys, where it was across from oil barrels. He did say something about oil. He did. He did. I wonder if it's the phone call. So many, man. Anna be like, ooh, slow down, Anna B. I can't even keep up with you, girl. He was talking low, so the recording, yes. And you notice he did that with every phone call. It was like he was talking through his teeth. He was talking through his teeth. He was talking so the recording wouldn't pick up actually what he was saying or talking about and put him in a crazy trance about the situation as if he was talking to himself. Hey Irene, happy Sunday to you. Absolutely, I agree. The keys are code for something, in my opinion. The way the conversation when it was like King didn't know that a certain key went to something. He had a key, but was like, I don't know. I don't wait a minute. I don't have one until Jarvis told him it's the same key. Yeah, he called King trying to tell him. They act slow. I said it's a sad truth. A sad truth coming out now that Jarvis gave up the ghost. Yeah, I agree. Hey, Big Mama, what's going on? Hey, Veronica, what's going on? Happy Sunday. I do. But I want to get into the phone calls, y'all, man. I want to get into this phone call. The one first, I think I want to, then we'll break it down or whatever, because I don't want to say, I want to talk about what comes out of her mouth directly and what comes out of his. Let's not forget about the paternity test on the 10, which was never brought up in the calls. She ain't put all the calls out, Passion. She ain't put them all out, but it is true. You know, Passion, I thought about that too. I kid you not, Passion. I definitely thought it definitely came into my mind about the paternity test. And I want to say something, but I want to get into the video, but I want y'all to pay attention to the dates because the dates matter to me. The dates matter to me. They just do. Because something happened in January and we're not going to skip past that to get in February and we're nah. But let me get into this first one. Let me see. This one. This one. Give me a second, y'all. My computer's swirling. I think we're going to have a storm. Hold on, y'all. Make sure all my little stuff is turned off. Let me turn this off for a second. Let me power off on my device because I think it'd be just too much running up here for me. Um, Although Jarvis mumbled tones, they all knew what he was saying. Everything was subliminal messages. No one said what you mean.
Have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is Base 44. This is the first look at the current industry-leading AI app builder.
Thank you for using Telmate. Hello.
Hey,
Hey.
as you know, you see what's going on. You got a pen close to you?
No.
Get one.
But I'm using my phone.
All right, well, put it in your phone.
Okay. Hold on.
It's called GTL,
I know GTL.
Getting Out.
Huh?
Getting Out.
Mm-hmm.
.com.
First off, real talk, real quick, y'all. Real talk. Let's get into the first of all. It's the calling the phone, demanding immediately. It's the calling the phone, y'all, demanding attention immediately. Like, seriously demanding her attention. Like, get a pencil, hurry up. Okay. Not know how you doing, how you feeling, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, nothing. We are getting to see the side that we speculated or we felt that this is what was happening. But we got to imagine this outside of inside of a jail cell. Hey sis, what's going on, sister? I gotta mod you up. Give me a second, sis, and I'll mod you. I'll mod you up. Okay, I can give me a second. I'm just saying, y'all. Get up, stay into attention. He wasn't trying to hear shit them hoes had to say. Just put this money on these books. Don't raise your voice at me, dude. Man, we not. You ain't said nothing. But hurry up and get a pencil. And she's on it. He said, you already know what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? I mean, hell, she knew you was going to jail for the pals. I mean, what else is going on? What does she know that's going on? And I'll Chucky. Let's talk about it. What was going on? You got your day changed to the 7th of February. What else was going on? That's been pending. But you know what's going on. Not high by nothing. And she's on it. Yeah, we can say, yeah, y'all know she loved his dirty draws. Yeah, girl, y'all know she was head over heels for him. But I gotta ask, what he said, you know what's going on. What's going on? Because I mean, if you're doing your shit for your jail time for your guns, and we already know your pals ain't nothing but a year, you get what I'm saying? What else is going on? Because she ain't even got your J pay or nothing at this time. She has nothing. She's going to get all of those sentiments. So how does she know what's going on? Her niece is missing. Shouldn't that been the focus? He knew people was on to their asses. He was acting like a true pimp and didn't hold. Girl. Galatians said he knew people was on their asses. I'm startled right now. Like I'm kind of thrown back to hear his voice on this phone call right now. And hear the controlling. And how she's willing to jump. Your niece is missing. What's, you know, the last thing I know from you to him was January the 21st when the detective said they coming to get that tablet, and your ass decided on that day, from all that time that baby been gone, you decided on that day you wanted to open it and see some shit from them. And you texted him that you don't know what's really going on. You don't know what to believe now. I really don't know what to believe now. So you had a feeling, which it comes out that you was already told. You was already told about the situation with everything from that party. But she's playing her position. See, that's why I ain't never felt you was dumb. I didn't. I think I just, if I said it, I was lying. Because we didn't give them credit where it was due in their way of thinking. We just thought that I don't know what this line right here. Yeah, that line. It was all a facade. When you talk well, you know, you tend to play that part. You tend to gravitate to what you learn in the home. Damn, he was using every minute to tell her how I send him the money. Fuck the kids, they got together. Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot of stuff in your house going. But you read a message, you seen photos that you said was blurred out that you didn't tell the detectives, that you never told the detectives. They had to find out through their, doing the searches and stuff. That's how they found out that who opened this. Oh yeah, I went through it. You didn't come out and voluntarily tell them that. You did just not come out and voluntarily say, hey, Detective Green, okay, I opened this and I'm seeing some inappropriate things between, because Jarvis would have been named the suspect. You seen that in January. This is saying February the 8th, 2024. This is bothering me right there. Like, hey, Big Nutter, what's going on? Yes, scar for us and worse for the remaining children. Yeah, it is crazy work, sis. Hey, Karen B. I had to think about a lot. Like, we just skipping right into February. No, I'm not. I want to go back to January 21st. To you said, your exact words, you said, I don't know what to think now. And I said, so that means I take words for everything. If it's on the paper, I'm saying it. If it's on the paper, I'm saying it. If it say 12, I'm saying 12. If it says Jarvis left the hotel on the 9th, that's what the paper say that Lisa Johnson presented. Now, if they got their dates fucked up, who am I to say they do? That's what the paper say. And the paper say that Shannon say to Monster Butts that she don't know what to believe now. Hey, Sonya. Happy Sunday. She don't know what to think now. After reading messages between her niece and her man. One got to think to we February 8th and he's telling you get a pencil and your niece is still missing at this point and you on that word. Okay, hold on. What? Oh, ain't nothing slow about you at all. You know very well what you're doing. You do. She does. Based on Shannon's phone call, either she's a lot smarter than we give her credit for, or that heifer is stupidly blind to anything except the love. I think it's both. The queen, I think both. A and B. For 200, Alex, A and B. Why would she be a bird? It's like, hell, the time for embarrassment being. The time for embarrassment being. She ain't never had nothing to say. And if she did, it was always coming against another woman for him. Like, it was crazy. It was the countdown of when Jarvis was getting out and everything after reading those messages and opening up that tablet, seeing inappropriate fucking pictures. It's blurred out means that it's something inappropriate, fool. I ain't about to let these people keep playing with my intelligence. Hey, Miss Loki. It's giving me new views. Nah, it's just really showing me. My view been the same. Maybe my approach has been off, but my view's been the same about Shannon and them. It's just giving the clarity, hearing it, and it's different from me thinking it. Because we only get to see what's in messages. And in that message on January the 21st of 2024, she said she don't know what to believe now. That's what she texted Jarvis. Don't forget when the detective said she was gonna come get that tablet. These calls put a stamp on their stupidity. Yes. Hey, Sandra. What's going on? Happy Sunday, sis. So we just can't skip past that and get into February 8th. I'm like, So when was the really last time you seen him? For real. Cause let's not forget you went on the 10th to establish paternity. Then on the 11th, your mom goes to the police station, actually the real police station now, to accuse a little girl of something she had nothing to do with. And while Jarvis was locked up, you guys was giving alibis. If y'all ain't got shit to do with this, know nothing at all, like seriously don't know anything at all, it would have never been who y'all said it was. We can't forget that. Yeah, come on, Kiwana, all of that. But let her get her pencil. Let her get her pencil. Let me get my pencil and take some notes. Let me get what color do I got in my nails? I'm gonna do pink. My big pink pencil. Let me get my big pink pencil and get me some paper like her ass is fixing to do. While her niece is missing. Okay. Shannon boy, y'all. Man say. Man say. Let me open my pencil. Okay. Jeez. You gotta pull out the big one, Kiwana, for this.
Go to your Play Store and download that. Download both of those on your Play Store.
Okay, so GTLgettingout.com and download that?
Both of those. And then to add.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
And they said add money is to touchpay.
Online.com. Make sure you download them GTL hookups because that's how they do in the visits now. I'll be able to video and talk to you and the kids.
I miss you.
Huh?
But I miss you.
I miss you too. Did you get that money I sent you before?
Yeah.
All right. So that's what got me in here. I just got my PIN number this morning, so that's why I'm calling. Touching back on. I'm talking about.
This was my thing, y'all. And I gotta this is my opinion. Just let this be my opinion. I don't know how y'all feel, but tell me. Damn, Shannon knows about all the apps. I will still be trying to figure out what to do. Yeah, he sounds like a drill sergeant. Oh, dumbass, go through. Yes, not you miss him. It was just the whispering for me, right? So we're figuring out where to put this money and all of that. Did you get that money? He taking care of it, but how you gotta think you locked up? Is it your last call you did? What, where the money, you get that money? Was you not, and we can't even ask him because he's no longer here, but was the money really for the kids to keep her quiet? That's just a question I got. Was the money to keep her quiet? You had to take care of your kids to keep her on the good side of things. The cash app he had, Najee sent the money to, laugh my ass off. I swear that has to be how. I just watched to know, did she even ask her kids what happened to them? This is so sad. Thank you, Shane. Getting to the money, getting the money. Yeah. I know sitting back right now, if they ever will go back to it is, because I couldn't. I would feel so bad that all of this was going on and I messed with somebody like this. I couldn't. It would really have to probably be like a church spiritual thing, like to face that. To face the fact that it's a 13-year-old child missing behind this man, and also that he was giving my hard-earned coins to Shannon. Thank you, Alicia, for being a member for 13 months. Keep that green jacket on, sister. It's cold. Okay? I gotta ask these questions because this is crazy. I mean, I miss you. Oh, what'd you say? Huh? Oh, I miss you too. Like, like crazy. The usury is for real. It is third. It ain't even no sugarcoating it. Because it wasn't even sugarcoated then. On February 8th, 2024. Not even 34 days into her niece going missing, and by day 21 of January, she finds some messages between this man and her niece. And her words was, I don't know what to think now. And February 8th, we taking down, we got pencils and stuff out to, okay. And did you, and what's the name of that? Okay, the Now Next app. Okay, I know that app. Okay. All right, that number. Okay. What? Wait, that was just the 21st. We ain't even well into February, probably second week, almost second week into it. And we know that you just seen something inappropriate. You couldn't make it out because it was fuzzy, but the messages, you could only imagine what those pictures was based off of what's been there. Based off the fact it's so many bags. You could tell she was scared to say it as if he wasn't going to respond. I know. She took her chances, Sometimes you got to know when to hold and know when to phone, but this ain't no respect coming off of this phone right now. This ain't no, yeah. What we read about it just brings clarity to things you've read and posts that you've seen with the other beefs with the other baby mother and things she was saying back to respond. Everything is just, it's just like kind of closure. Like, okay, I see. Now we get to see it. We get to hear it. And it hits different. Everybody was waiting on to hear them calls. Boy, I'm telling you. Once they said they had so many gigs, everybody was like, what they say? Here they are.
So,
Yeah. Thing.
Okay. Yeah, GPL is one, and then getting out there time is the other.
She even telling him the apps. She even telling him the apps, yeah, because they got two of them. Yeah, that one's fire right there. What? You just maybe it's me. Maybe really do we just mark off January the 21st as if that day never happened? With your blood. And he was signing. Funny how the call was around the time the idea appeared. Remember the lady said it was there only for 2 weeks. But if you go back, it was March. It was around the time they found the clothes. Is in the preliminary. It was in March. That's kind of what kind of sparked me up too. But I don't want to go back into it so deep. Shannon was just a hard up. She was. But it's more into this than just being hard up. Sonya, let me ask you something. I'm gonna keep clarifying this because it just can't go over my head. On January 21st, 2024, which is about what, 12 days, your niece is missing. And a detective says, hey, I'm coming to get these items. First of all, it was tampering with physical evidence. Let's start there. Because once they say they're coming to get something, why plug it up on that day to spark your curiosity that you want to see it? So I always felt like in some kind of way that, was you delete messages? Has she never not really ever seen the messages? But what made her go right to their messages? And the fact that you got it, it means that he has got access to her account for you to see it. Because a lot of stuff was erased. That's why it's going to be a lot of stuff that we may never know. You know, she was over the moon for that man, damn, that looks like the end of the bread loaf. Shannon probably with someone doing the same thing. Girl, all night. You right, tamper with evidence. Why would they even tell them they coming? Right, Chucky. I thought you just come and get it. I guess to make sure y'all home. But I would have waited. But it's a lot of things in this case that I think happened that they could have went and fixed. They could have tried, or they could have did it. I don't think it hit for real. To me, this is again my opinion. I'm not saying this is what happened, but I just feel like they was talking too much. They was moving too fast to convict, and they had to offer him a plea. Because other people's going to be arrested. Thank you, Big Mama. Thank you. What happened to them? So you mean to tell me, because, hey, once somebody take the plea, anybody else that had anything to do with it is okay? Because that goes for any kind of situation that's against the law. Everybody should be held accountable. If I'm not mistaken, then Isaiah told Jarvis to Shannon had her login and stuff as well, because if she did know when Shannon went to be nosy and already seen, absolutely. Drea said, why give them heads up? They was coming for the items, but the beginning of the 2 weeks would have started in February while he was in jail. Yep. But I'm just saying, for the lady that found the ID, it was like around March. If I'm not mistaken, either March or April. That's what was strange. That's what was kind of strange too. It was a lot going on. No, but they may still be working the case. They could be. I don't know. I don't want to put no. I don't know, Sonya. They could be. Hey, Lalizy, I love you. I'm just throwing y'all with this phone call. I think that's all.
The text.
Okay. Okay. My mama is acting real crazy, and I told you what I wanted to do before we decided to move back in my mama's house.
Yeah, yo, you said your mama acting crazy?
Because
Man, my mama acting real crazy. Did you tell your mama about January 21st? I almost got to ask, was this all thrown on the net at some point? I'm just asking questions. Because, yeah, my mama acting crazy. Well, we got your niece missing. Y'all got to remember, at this point, was it even turned in? Because did they not turn it in like on day 12? I think I got the paperwork right here where she said, yeah, where Shannon Jones said it was turned in. See, y'all, I'm just sitting here be reading to myself, but it was on day 12 of February that she got the case from the mall cops. So at this time, they don't even know about Jarvis. They don't even know about Jarvis, okay? Because she didn't tell them, y'all, that she went through that tablet on the 21st. She didn't tell them. Hey, TC, happy Sunday. She didn't tell them that she looked in that tablet and seen those things. She's too calm knowing her niece is missing, as if she's out the way. Now we can go on with our like, yeah. It's giving something like that. It is. It's giving something like that. It's giving something that's cringy. Because you think you can call. I don't give a damn if we got kids or not. My niece is missing, and then you mean to tell me on the 21st, I open that tablet and I see some inappropriate, something that's way off, and we already know that prior that, that birthday party will forever exist. That birthday party that was told to those family members, that will always exist. She knew. She knew right there. When they told the kids to lie, she knew. So what do we like? Been off. The reactions have been crazy. Why she acting like a yeah. The fact that he even say to her, I ain't like the fact you still live with your mama anyway. Yeah, that's what I'm working on. That's what you working on. So he wasn't giving you no money before he went in? Because if you don't want me there, you going to make sure, and I got a house full of kids by you, you going to make sure you ain't even laying up with me like that. You ain't even laying up with me like that. But he done wormed his way in. He done wormed his way in. Slithered. Let me like say worm. Slithered. Snake, I don't care who say it. One of the most disgusting things. I hate them. So I'm just kind of putting everything together. You hate it so much, but you never try to help her get out the situation. Was you sending her money then? But now that you was right at home. House full of children. Just right up your alley. Gotta call a spade a spade. Now you're in jail, you don't like it. Of course. You out of your comfort zone, sir. He was so excited when she said another girl child on the way. Oh, I heard. Shannon brought up the birthday party accusations when she needed to. But they was, pay attention to each one of them. The one, Kizzie. Y'all got to go back and listen to these phone calls verbatim. Sometimes you got to listen 10 times. I didn't catch that. She's telling him what's going on podcasts. Shannon's running down to him. What was it, April? They said, I ain't even heard that call yet. Like the detectives told me that the text messages of you getting panties out of her drawer. First of all, why is she getting to see that? Maybe you can see it. I don't know what the law is there. But y'all trying to build a case, so why do she get to see what the text messages so early on? Because Jarvis didn't get made a suspect until September of 2024. If they got that, why would he name the suspect immediately if they're showing you prior to him being named the suspect that, that he's got messages? Because if they seen that one, they seen them all. But he still wasn't a suspect for 5 months. And they're showing you this? Huh. Or did you see that already? I got to go back and see if that message was a deleted message. I do. I got to go back through the transcripts and see if that was one of the deleted messages. If y'all remember, let me know. In the transcripts when he said he was going to get her panties, was that deleted? Because then I just got to erase that from her. But they did. She said they did, but you knew on January. Why are we showing you anything to make you feel the way when you seen it before anybody ever seen it? That woman didn't know because she ain't got the tablet yet what was in there on January 21st. You knew exactly what was talked about because you went through the tablet and looked. Am I right or could I be wrong? She didn't say a date of when they showed the messages, but they know that she's talking to him. So it was after they came and got the tablet. It should have been showed to them. Right, that's what I'm saying. They didn't name him the suspect until September. So if they got that message and showed it to Shannon, because if that call y'all said was in April, how did Why are you seeing something off of the first investigation? Is that when Detective Jones, because remember the defense was like, did you tell Shannon Harris that Naziah was no longer her? And she said, well, I wouldn't have said it like that. I think I told her this was a homicide. The fact that they were able to continue to communicate should have been compromising the case. But this is at the beginning, Antoinette. That's the crazy part. They ain't even got the tablet from the people. The mall cops hadn't even turned it over to Detective Jones at this moment. Jarvis is getting his ducks in a row early. He's getting his ducks so he can get his eggs put in his basket correctly. Hey, Latasha. He's making sure that everything is together. With the sick mentality that he's still getting out of the year, that he's really got away with some stuff. Because at this point, it's been almost 30 days. Ain't nobody tapped me on my shoulder. They ain't came in here and said nothing. I got away with it. Because he just went to jail on the 7th. Remember, he just turned himself in per Shannon Jones in her transcripts right there. That he turned himself in. So he fresh in, getting his shit started. Like, he ain't even went to general pop, y'all. This man ain't even went to general population yet. You gotta go in that little, like, whatever they call it, like, insert. Yeah, he thought he was safe. The reasonable doubt being created, she was keeping him up on everything. Come on. She was keeping this man up on everything. Which now makes me go, like, when they said she got moved 3 times, who? If I wasn't her, I can't really say for 100% they moved her 3 times. But it makes sense that it could be possible. If we're talking in code so early on, this before anything came out. If we're doing all of this early on into the conversation, hell, what was the man before September? What was after September? When he got charged? Because Mark D didn't leave any windows open on that podcast he did with Shannon. And Kizzie said she don't care about that other stuff, but the fact that he took money from her to get her a ring, and that was it. That's all you got out of it. That was all in between him touching children, the accusations. Nah, King didn't take him to court. Tashiana took him to court on both days. King did state that one day he was with him at one of them court dates. Do I know which one? I don't. That's something that never got made established. Which court date that King actually went to. It was never established. And so, I don't know, y'all. It's a lot to take in. Even though a lot of it we've heard, but a lot of this we didn't. We didn't know about Kizzie until, like, now we're hearing who Kizzie is. New character unlocked like crazy work. Yes, Kiwana. And she was like, ugh, like I couldn't even finish listening to it. Which part blew your mind? Because him taking away money from her to give to another girl just kind of, you know what I'm saying, was showing you what kind of man he was. But the fact that it was her niece that he messed with, and Shannon was still like defending him. Because to this day, I've never heard out of her mouth her speak bad about this man. Never. Not even at the preliminary. Hell, they didn't even see him. We all following her ass on the TV like, you know what? I ain't doing all that. He wasn't saying. Definitely not about the part with the kids. Man. Oh, bum ass nigga. Man. Definitely given she was working with him. Yeah. She didn't care what he was. And it shows because, again, I'm not going to never take away January the 9th. Still no to the. Well, hell, you just said you just texted him for the first time. Hell, I ain't know. Still ain't her if you ain't said nothing to him. What? Like, we not skipping over that. We're not skipping over that you didn't want to look. You had to ask your mammy, should we call the police? She had to sleep on it. And then go a direction that wouldn't even make it into the hands of the DPD for almost 30 days. What we talking about? You want to hear her impact statement? I don't. Man, we'll never know.
I took my kids first to school, and then you know how I do. You were her mom, and then she put gas in the car, but she also paid me to go take them to school. Her 2 boys to school, so I did that. And when I came back,
she got mad because you didn't take property.
No, that's the problem. She takes them to school. She talked. Look, I came back. It was 7:33. I walked in the door at 7:33. She talked about where were you, because she came next door, busted in on their house, and she already know I'm not over here. I went to go take D-Work to take her husband to school, and I came right back.
Oh, that should be Listen, I'm finna try to get on trustee, man. Try to cut this time down, man, to about 8 months. Well, it's gonna be 6 for sure, but because they sentenced me to a year.
He ain't never been so hyped in that moment. He ain't never been so hyped. It's been 31 days. Well, it's been 30 days at this moment because it was 31 days. So we're gonna give a day. It's been 30 days to the point that he was last seen with Naziah. Yeah, I'm fixing to get trustee, and they only gave me a year. He hyped up because nobody said anything. It's not booming. He don't know why it ain't booming yet, but it ain't booming because it was still in the hands of the mall cops. You get what I'm saying? It was still in the hands, so he thought in his mind he got away. He keeping Monkey happy. Monkey do over her happy. She feel like she's number one. Okay, I'm getting these phone calls. Hell, everybody was getting them. I hope your ears are open to them. How if you could have just overlooked those signs to try to find love, we wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be where you are. And the way things still took place with this, I still don't believe them. So who really took the kids to school every day? They think they're so smart. Yeah, they smart till they not. But sometimes when you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you got away with a little stuff and things like that, and you just told, like, that don't make it right. Because I still feel like she told some shit. To where he had no choice. Because what can you do for them? It might have been a couple of them still holding on for some hope. Who knows? And we'll never know that passion. A lot of questions we've always had, we'll never know. Hopefully everybody get that clarity out of what they can get and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just still got off this phone call. He didn't even care what she had to say, y'all. He ain't studying her and they get into it. He ain't trying to hear that. He trying to set up his shit. You all over the place. You all over the place. He's like, okay, I done got away with it, bitch. I got a year on the shelf trying to get this trustee. You over here on some other. You know what I'm calling about. He told her, you already know what it is. So if she knew that he was getting a year, Why are you explaining it to her now? What did she know? Again, that's gonna make me raise a question now to what did she know? You said you already know everything that's going on, so why are you telling her now? What did she know? After listening to these phone calls, I just will ask Shannon, would you ever you know what I'm saying? Your story is only what you can write it and tell it to be. I kid you not. Hey, Kenyatta. He tried to see what she knew. Mm. But he don't care at all. My boy over let me get 20 on pump 4. I don't care about what you went through today. Just put the 20 on the pump 4, bitch. I got shit to do.
This is you to a year.
They said this is my sentence. My sentence is 2 years probation. My first 12 months to be served in the Wayne County Jail. But there's overcrowding and shit like that, so I'm looking at about 6 months.
My God. If God didn't know nothing else at that moment, he knew. I will say this. You know what I'm saying? God knew. This monster was looking at 6 months. He's like, bitch, I get back on track. I'm trying to get this cooked. I'm trying to get in the kitchen. With good time is crowded in her. He already knew because he had been getting by so easy. When I know everybody might not know somebody that's been in jail, but I done seen people go to jail for less for some time. I'm like, damn, you just get down I thought he was at yours. He was in jail for that long for that. He's been getting the easy road for so long. He did. He definitely was trying to get off of that. That's why Shannon was doing the countdown. Yes, someone also said Shannon knew in the Mark D interview. She assisted in helping him get rid of the Natalia. I definitely don't believe them. Jacqueline, you know? And I could say that too, Galatians. I mean, you know, it's just telling. Let me just say that his phone calls are telling. And it's like, fuck what you going through, man. I'm trying to get this Homburg get out. Did you hear me? We got away with it. You over getting overexcited on the phone call. I need you focused on everybody. You know everything. That's what Devin said too. Devin said it don't work. Shannon knows what happened. She do. Now, why would Devin say that? Who overlooked it? At that time, you got Tamara Liberty Smith writing the fan they sitting you on the Wild Goose Hunt. Who? Because everybody always said Jarvis wasn't talking. So who was sitting them on the Wild Goose Hunt? Then I got a question to ask the prosecutors. Why the hell was the defense asking y'all about trafficking? Should that have been the state's fight? Shannon Jones, she's like a deer in the headlights. Oh, yeah, we looking into it. Well, let's get into it. We gotta wait till the trial. Y'all know the trial coming up. Everybody. It's just a lot of questions that still sit here. It's gonna be there forever. Why was the defense bringing it up? That's the state's fight about trafficking. Yeah, we need to address that, don't we? Mr. Makepeace, don't we? Miss Ripley, don't we need to address that? Yeah, let's go there. Ask the question that they only know, Yolanda. Ask the question only they know. He had his time down to science, didn't he? Sounds like it. If she got immunity, she can't be charged. Let's hope and pray she didn't. We need her ass locked up. It's just all kind of stuff just comes back, and it just really makes you think, and you can't help but think about it. Like, damn, it's crazy. It's shit here is just it's baffling.
7 months. You feel me?
Yeah, that's August, September.
This bitch.
So around that time, just hold it together, man. I told you what I told you, man. I got something on the flow, man. So just hold it together.
Mine.
But then y'all know that he was going. Did he? Ain't this gun charge being prolonged? Well, I mean, not if I didn't know you was going. That's a different approach. Like, yeah, they got me on Grandstand and Fifth Avenue. That's different. That's all of a sudden I gotta hold it together. Baby daddy done got locked the fuck up. Like, I gotta really hold it together right now. This being new. This being out. Like, you just gotta be honest and put the truth. That's been out. He had been fighting that charge for a little bit of time. Just hold it together. Like, bitch, I'm trying to tell you, God damn it. I done got away with it. It's been 30 days. You sit here, you ain't heard me. I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm right going to work in the kitchen. It's crowded in here. I'm going to say 6 months, but I'm going to say 7 tops. I'm right, get out of here. I need you to hold it together. Just hold it together. Like, we almost getting away with it. If ain't nobody said nothing in 30 days, bitch, man, I'm gonna need you to get it together. Was it a crash out? I'm just asking. Was it something about something, you crashing the fuck out? You trying to hold it together because you feel like nobody ever loved you like that because he gave you 5 children. You gotta laugh from not crying about the realness of it, but it's just like almost, it is laughable. It is. How did he get it? Belinda, that'll always stick with us. Just ride with me. He never imagined Isaiah would get so much coverage. Because he thought he got away, Antoinette. Girl, he thought he got away with it, y'all. He feeling good about them 30 days. 30 days was something to him. 30 days, ain't nobody came by the shop, no nothing. You know? It took God to bring somebody new into the school to work. If everybody go back and remember, somebody new allegedly started working at the school in that department. And noticed that I think she was absent a lot. And now y'all go back and look for yourself. It's been a while since I talked about that. Cause I know I called the school being messy. I did. I had a leash on that motherfucker. I was like, bitch, I need you to do your best acting. And boy, did she. I forgot who she was. I had to bring her back. Like, okay, the acting's done. We done hung up with the man. Bitch, look, what he saying? You get what I'm saying? It's like certain things I just ain't great for getting let go. They got shut down real quick after they came to interrogate him. I know his heart was in his ass as they came to question him. Thank you, Latasha. I appreciate you. I'm just being honest. I ain't got nothing to do right now but just tell my truth on this. Like, I just say I ain't. Because that stuff mattered to me. And especially hearing what I'm hearing now, knowing we on February 8th after January 21st, I'm never going to forget you read messages that was inappropriate to you. To what made you question your nigga, your baby daddy, your man, about with your niece, what he was writing verses saying. You didn't say what you got going on. You said you didn't know what him and Tilla had going on. You really don't know what to think now. So we getting into that school thing. That's what happened. That's the only reason. And the new school person asked Mr. Harris about it. That's what made him turn it over to the DPD. If you're going to be honest, just be honest and tell the people. I don't know if he told the people that or not. I really don't. But that's what happened. So in the midst of things, he had no choice. Because now somebody knows besides him and what's his name? Professor Clump and shit. I'm tired of my shit. I don't give a fuck. Didn't take a note or nothing. 1 minute he took notes to the film. Like, y'all didn't pay attention to the preliminary. Like, did you take notes or not? Like, golly, why are we looking at this? Like, he just said something different. Just like the man said, did you give this with the clothes, the border patrol agent? He was like, nah, but then he told them he took pictures. Like, boy, what we doing? Hey, Uncle Marley, what's going on, sister? Like, what we doing? Or shall we, how slow was we supposed to pretend reading that stuff or listening to it? Yeah, we all had difference of opinions and shit like that. Okay, but I'm just saying, how hard was it to come up with something out of that? Hey, Charlotte Stewart. Hey, Joy to the World. But we just know we just gonna overlook certain things and stay right there. Like, I don't want to stay there. I can't go to this day and skip this day. Things happen on this day too. All the maneuvering around on the 10th, you wanna after your niece is missing. Who's thinking? Like, I get the paternity, but why that day? Why on the 11th did your mama go accuse this girl months later? Why did she go press charges on that little girl immediately after learning that you was fighting? She was fighting on her granddaughter. Why all that time? This just busted open my stitches just when I thought I was processing the BS they gave us and trying to find closure. They are all sick. Hey, Lavish T, happy Sunday. They had no idea what happened. Let me read this. They had no idea this was going nationwide. I agree. Shannon told him was texting his eye the same way you be texting me. Jarvis said, I don't know what you're talking about. He acted like she was making shit up. Thank you, Charlotte Stewart. Thank you so much. Man, Kenyatta. Yeah, Kenyatta. He knew. Because we can't forget what he said in his interrogation. He said, I don't know who be texting me sometimes. He said that himself. But it was the point of you didn't even know and you was still sending stuff that you was sending is crazy. That you say your kids and the stuff, everybody, you didn't know who was texting. What he said. I can't forget that. I can't forget that he said, yeah, I tell her now when they call on my phone, ask me to get their nails done, I would call her now, let her know. I can't forget that. And we get here and we don't even suspect it. We don't even suspect it. Then said he played along to play around with her child.
I had y'all, man, and y'all. I had y'all in y'all place, man.
I'll probably be. Listen, I'll probably be.
I'm talking about on their own. Like, everything is yours. So just work with me. I don't like the fact that you stand back with your mom anyway, and I told you that. So
what he said, and he said he's promising her everything is hers. What's hers? He playing out to her. Just being like, baby, you protected me. I know you love me. You ain't said a word about nothing. You know. And he's saying it. That's why he's like, okay, I'm going to just hold it down. I need you to hold it down. I promise everything's yours. What's hers? Because you ain't got it like that. The way they said you was bumming from the first phone call, you ain't got it like that. You need these women. You're automatically going in defense mode with, hey, set up this account, get the videos. You got the videos, okay. I don't care if the mailman forgot to bring your check. Did you get the video calls? Did you download it or not? Did you get this app? Did you get that app? I bet he wouldn't have said that to Nat's face. A nigga will say all the right when they locked up. Hell, he's going straight into business. That didn't feel like that's your boyfriend. You mean tell me you calling me, you think you're calling me when I could be out doing me, you will never know it. I'ma lie to you to the end. You will never know. You mean to tell me that you gonna just start making demands? You ain't said hi, nothing. How was your day? You ain't even said my name. You think you gonna call me making goddamn demands? I beg to differ. Get your pencil. Okay. Oh, and did you, like, she's his manager. Okay, you know it's another app out there. It's 2 of them, okay? Okay, get the regular. Okay. Add money. Oh, okay. Okay, download that one too for the video. Okay. 4 bids. What? He ain't even said your name. He ain't said hello. He don't, you know? Your niece is missing, for crying out loud. He ain't even asked you how you feeling about her. Have y'all heard anything? He ain't asked this girl, have y'all heard anything? Any updates? He don't care because he know and she knows. That's why she ain't mentioned her name. Because that's what I'd have been spilling my guts about. You were so willing to text him. You were so willing to take him back and count down the days after reading what you read on January the 21st. We're on February the 8th. You, Bonnie and Clyde it out. I don't be number one. I'll be number one. I am. Oh, everything belong to me. Okay. All right. What? I'm just asking. Yes, Erica Davis. No, he did. Not too. I gotta be honest right now. It's crazy. Me listening to this is wild. I thought he worked his way in or something, but now he's a dog that, yeah, with the fleas. Hey, Big Stacks. Happy Sunday. Oh, this is crazy.
Yeah, I know. Like I'm about to get ready for this interview. I told you that I got to make something shake.
All right, well, I don't keep you long, man, so you could do you. I just wanted to touch bases with you. I just wanted to call you, man, let you know what's going on.
I got this interview set up. I got to make something shake. So what he was sending you, is that a code for that ain't enough? So I got to go out here and make something shake. Because I ain't getting paid enough for all that I'm going through right now. All of a sudden y'all want out of nets? He don't want a net interfering. Because he got to keep Shannon quiet. He got look, the matriarch now, she knows something wrong with the kids. Thank you, Queen Butterfly. I bet she haven't stopped crying about him passing. I was through when he said, get a pen. Man, Erica, you heard me? Absolutely, Big Stacks. We got you over here. Y'all make sure y'all sub to my boy, Big Stacks, okay? He let her go fast, too. Why did he want her at a Nets, though? Child. It's why I all thought they were number one. Man, passion. It's crazy, right?
What to do? I'll try to call back later when
You have 1 minute remaining.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
He ended it so fast. He ain't even let her get her grievances out. He ain't even let you look. My guy didn't even let her air her grievances out. He ain't. She wanted to tell him about Annette spazzing out. He dismissed it. Hey, nah, bitch, back over here, over here, over here. Did you get that ad for the videos? That's one of this phone call. I don't need my ducks in a row. Then when she got, I gotta go to this interview. I gotta make some shake. He's still talking about him again. To where he wanted it. He already ended. Look. Yeah, let me go and let you go. Let me let you cool down for you fuck around and get us, you know what I'm saying? Get us hemmed up. I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you I got us. I need to know that you got us. But until then, I'm about to go and hang up with your ass. Even though we ain't got, damn. Did the bitch even hear what I had to say about it? Damn, the girl go work in the kitchen. Well, good time. I'm looking at 6, but I'm going to go on another 30. Yes, he's so special. Yes. She said, all right, bye. Lord, I hope I don't never run into these ladies. They pissed me off. He ain't thinking about no interview at all. The fact she was willing to help him get off just so she can be number one. Yeah, that speaks a lot. He didn't want her in that because he had easier access to those kids and there was less people over there. I agree. I disagree. Lavish, you hear me? This phone call's not about. She's like, oh, okay. So you don't even know where I'm going to the interview. You don't even want to know where I'm going to the interview at. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Talk to you later. Love you. Miss you. Miss you. What? Dumbing herself down to a kid like this. What did we miss? Because I can't even do it. I don't got those. I might try to get on a sexier voice, but I don't got, the animal noises. I don't. Maybe I'm just making it up, y'all. I don't know. I'm high. Don't mind me.
Hey, Carmen, I love you too.
Bye.
I love you.
Hello. Thank you for using Telmate. Hello.
What's up?
What up, girl?
Who is this?
Who you think it is, fool?
Are you talking about what up? What the kids at?
But she did sound more like a nigga like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was going to chop it up with his stud buddy. Yo, what up? That's why he confused. He was like, who is it? She sound more manly than his ass. He had to ask. No one number his ass down, but he still had to ask, like, who is this? She's like, who you think it is, fool? He was like, I mean, you on about what up and shit. Like, yeah, I get it. It was a little off, like, where did the characteristic come into play? Like, you was another nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you knew the phone was buzzed or potentially buzzed or, you know what I'm saying? What's it called? You think everybody's watching you type shit. At that moment, you feel like people got their eyes on you. Trying to disguise, yo, what up, nigga? What up, boy? You made him, you broke the predator down for a minute. He lost all predatorism for a second. It was like, yo, what do I mean? Yo, who is this? Who is this? Who you think it is, fool? It's me. I mean, shit, nigga, you all about what up and shit. I caught on to that quick, like, why? I mean, like, I guess. Maybe I'm just too high for this shit right now, seriously. And I need to take it a little bit more serious because it was tragic. But I just can't get over how this phone call is making me feel. It's creeping me out, honestly. It is.
Right here.
Now We
In
back.
the shower.
Oh.
So hi.
Hey, y'all, what's up?
Nothing.
How y'all doing after school today?
Good.
It's like it made him comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like after he made her like, oh, okay, we can let our guard down. Okay, say hi, guys. Say hi. Like now, mommy mode done kicked in. It's like, but you was just the whole Queen Latifah and set it off. Like mode, what? Sound like Barry White. He was about to have a bitch fit if that was a man. Yeah. No, that was Shane. Hey, Hankin, salute. Y'all make sure y'all drop Hankin TV and go over there and check out some of his interviews. You got to check out all of them. They're all fire, actually. Great job over there, Hankin. The children want to say bye. I mean, it just did. It went from, what up? Wait a minute, nigga. Yo, who the fuck is this? Yo, he was great go through his DMX shit. What? Like he was great start barking or something. It was just really odd and uncomfortable for a second. I just thought I'd share that. Like maybe I shouldn't have, but it was very uncomfortable just hearing that. And then it's like, okay, guys, milk and cookie time. Say hi. It's your dad. We knowing that you still on January 21st. We're not gonna go past that. We're not going to skip past January 9th. To go into milk and cookie time, and we're just okay. So he's talking like we're fine. Okay, go ahead, guys. Milk and cookie time. His dad's on the phone. After knowing a lot of stuff from the birthday party and everything, you want him to be a part of y'all life. It's just crazy work. Cause you gotta explain to your kids one day. And it's gonna be a damn if you don't, damn if you do situation. But I'd rather take it damn if I do. Damn if I do keep my children around this situation that I could stop before it gets bad, or before I get to my kids to see what really happened and make sure that he hasn't touched them in no kind of way that, you know what I'm saying? I want to nip this in the bud like, no, I can't trust you around our children. Or me. It's past the respect for me thing. That's, you've let that happen for so long. It's null and void that we're talking about it. But it's the characteristic we're putting on, and we're putting our kids in a position by somebody who's hurt them so badly and dearly, to have to keep reliving that is crazy to me. And this doesn't go away for Nazia's family. You get what I'm saying? This is cringy. Whether we think, did she know at the time, man? I say yes. Based off of what she read on January 21st, I'm not going past it. You can never deal with me again. How sick to my stomach am I going to be knowing that a lot of times I'm going to be thinking, damn, how many times he done went upstairs? I mean, my niece ain't even here for me to even ask her nothing. And I don't think, I know this thing, I'm going to be honest with me. A lot of nights, pick up. I'm going to always question that. I'm going to be sick to my stomach. I can't, no. And I'm going to tell the court that. Because they don't have to come to me months down the line because they've got all the messages up and say, did you turn on the tablet? Yeah. When she told him she was having a girl, he was like, yes, he was a girl, was a new child. He could, yeah, Carmela, yeah. These kids didn't even really want to talk to him. She lost the baby due to stress over the truth. She knew it was sad but true. And the fact that you had to be stressed, girl, because look, y'all, we got to think, that was 5 months knowing what you was going to have.
Why you acting like, talk to me. What's happening?
Well, he's talking to me. Your daddy.
Why y'all acting so like y'all don't want to talk to what's up? Listen, I ain't talking to the kids. Was that more directed really to the kids or to Shannon? Because we know the kids are young. at that time. The ones they're young. They don't got no understanding or grasping my father's in jail, and you know what I'm saying? Who tells her daddy's in jail? Come here, Junior, come here. Your daddy in jail. Theodore, come here. So you're not gonna act the while your daddy in jail. I mean, was that? I don't know. You guys tell me, because I don't know. How the kids acting up when they don't even know that they're not. Why are we having this conversation? It's crazy. That was toward Shannon to make sure everything still okay. Hey, Chelsea. Thank you, Chelsea. I'm just saying, the kids ain't at an age to understand what's happening around them, to be checking temperatures in the room. Are you checking the kids to see if they talked? It's a lot of stuff you could think about in these moments. Like, I'm not going to sit here because I don't want y'all thinking this. I don't want y'all running with this. I'm feeling the way. And this phone call is crazy. It is.
Miss you too.
Y'all lying. Y'all sound like y'all are lying.
Daddy, I miss you. I do that as well. What do we do? I love you.
Love you more, Boogie.
It took me a minute to download the app. I had to delete a whole bunch of pictures and videos and apps that I haven't used.
All right, well, like I say, you set it up, so I'll be trying to do something shortly. I don't know your email.
Somebody called me earlier from the number, but I was in an interview, but I tried to answer it and I hung up.
It probably wasn't me, but set up. Did you put my name and shit in there?
And you're in a thing?
Yeah, for the video call.
Wait a minute. Every time I hit this blunt, it gets better, right? Bear with me for a second, y'all. I gotta say, this is by far, Shannon. This is by far another one of the most embarrassing moments ever, like, and saddest moments ever. You threw up the interview again, and he's not asking you how it went. He never asked you. He knew you was going to interview. Remember, you just told him early this morning on the 9 o'clock call. He's not interested. He's only interested in you being quiet. Checking your temperature. Has your crazy went down? Because earlier was, yeah, mom, yeah. Like you just had like 6 Cokes. Pretty sure you did, but hey, that's another story. I ain't here for it. But I'm pretty sure you had about 6 Cokes. And acid and caffeine was rumbling you up. He didn't know he was, bitch. You know what I just did? You know what just happened, what we did? Why you acting all erratic? She trying to sound all feminine. Yeah. Did he not say it probably wasn't me? Yeah. She's like, she even lying. She even lying. You know, somebody just to have conversation. There's something that's not about him. And setting up this emoji. You know, I had to delete. He didn't even say why you have to delete a lot of pictures or nothing. Yeah, okay. I see you shut that down. Okay. I'm going to really take care of you now. What? What did she shut down? These are questions. What did she shut down? Yeah, Erica, it's crazy, right? I got to ask these questions. He's like, whatever she shut down, because she's talking about this interview, and you know what I'm saying? I had to delete a lot of pictures. Why you gotta know all of that? Long as you got the app that he told your ass to get your big pencil out and write down on that paper to download and put these codes in so y'all can keep talking in codes, child. What? What? She said, I had to, I had to go to that interview. He's still talking about setting up J pages and some more shit. He ain't studying your interview. He ain't asked you how your day was again. You throwing up the interview, you let him know, nigga, I'm struggling, I'm hurting. Why? You weren't working. To begin with, knowing he got all these women, he could disappear anyway before anything ever came and hit the board. That alone. Cause for I can't depend on you. I can't depend if you go rig somebody's brakes. We know y'all can't fix cars because y'all fixed on the King's baby mama's car and it broke down here like a little bit of into a year later. Y'all fixed on in July of the year before, and then she's getting it back to y'all in January of 2024. Like, it's I'm only going by what was said at the preliminary. It's crazy work, right? The fact she answered the phone during the interview thinking it was him is crazy. Man, you heard me? Pass it because I need to get higher listening to this. Man.
Marta, where are you at? Let me do it while I'm on the phone.
I'm Wayne County.
Okay.
Hold on one second.
It's where you at. You know where he at. Why you didn't ask him that when you know he in jail? Why you didn't ask him all this information before you started downloading all these apps? Those questions come off the muscle. It ain't being a question to him or nothing. About nothing. It's been, oh, don't forget they got 2 apps. Yeah, they got 2 apps. You want me to do the first one, original? Okay. You ain't asking nothing. He ain't asking you nothing. He just asking you the basics about business. And he feel like you doing your thing. Okay, she's calmed down. So she's still holding. Okay, you doing everything I need you to do. I got you for life. God just wonder what all these dummies have to say about his dad. Every one of them, 40 or more low self-esteem sites, man. Keep him in Wayne, don't send him this way. It was, where you at? Like, how quick do we forget you was on the phone less than 12 hours ago and you asking the man where he at? I'm in Wayne County. She knows his food. It said it on your recording. This is somebody from the Wayne County Correctional Center. Am I high or are they? Am I high or are they high? Because you must have got through someone else because the operator didn't ask. Man, come on. Yolanda.
Let me grab this pencil.
Okay.
What's your email, man? I'm gonna get on that motherfucking tablet and send it to you. You just check your email.
You know my email.
Fucking Brian Lock. What is it?
Yahoo.com. Give me the charger.
Yahoo.
Yes.
You got all my information. Oh, we back into character. Like, I'm gonna have to go to the stud. I'm gonna have to switch up my voice. You don't know my email anymore. I don't got Shank's email. Like, not saying it's a problem if he want my email, but I drop it in the chat. But other than that, like, now she's like, oh, you don't know me. Oh, now you brand new. Now you don't know my email. She's like, you know my email. Like, as if somebody was on the other end. Bet y'all Shannon ain't slept him in crying child. He up the street. She ain't sleep the messages and the pictures, etc. She deleted evidence, trying to act like she deleted to download an app. She deleted the stuff and is letting him know she's still protecting him. Child.
I'm about to try to send that bitch right now.
But what you do is like when you send it, when you send that email, look, and the thing's gonna pop up when my phone was up under her name.
I don't know who it's gonna say 791.
She trying to stop him going where she said, "What you doing? Wait, nigga, what you doing?" He was like, "I'm trying," but it's under her name. Who's her? And that was part of Project Incarcerio's story. Shout out to you again, Project Incarcerio. Real talk. It's under her name. He been over here telling you how much of a princess. He's lying to you, telling you that you are. You closed the fort down. Laugh my ass off. He don't even care where she at and how she's doing. Yeah, they were there. That's why she didn't want to give her info out. Who is her? Come on, Miss Loki. Who is her? But you know, it goes when you email me, it goes under her account because that's who's her. Y'all been playing mom and daddy. Gonna see you again real soon. Playing house on the phone with the kid. You giving out these crazy mouths. Miss you. All that. And he, huh? What you say? Oh, miss you too. You heard her. He heard her. Then we got this get your pencil out. Then you giving him a rundown of your day twice about this interview. You so bad, need him to hear you. Need him to see you without seeing somebody else. And I ain't really saying what I really want to say right now. Nah. Because I want to take it there, but man. It's crazy to me. It's like, it's just, I don't know. I guess if you know, you know. This is just crazy.
Well, I'm just letting you know because the previous phone that I had, it was in her name.
Right. But if your
the previous phone I had, it was in her name. That's why you controlled all the motion in the movie. Yet it was in her name. I still pay the bill, so it's mine. You know, one of those type of people. It's yours, but the obligation of it all. And now I'm getting into why maybe, and this is just my speculation. Maybe it was in Nazaya's name. You look like you the type of teller. Like, Tilly, you can use my phone. I'm gonna get a phone in your name, but I'm gonna pay the bill out. It's gonna be my phone, but you can use it whenever. And she's trying to stop Jarvis. She said, "Wait, what you doing?" Once he asked for that email, she's like, "Wait, what you doing?" She ain't dumb. Cause it goes back to her name. Cause that I never changed it. Once I got that phone in her name. Yeah, I got the phone in her name. And she let him know, don't do that. Don't send nothing to that email because it's going to open. Pandora vibes. She was keeping him up on top of things. And I ain't done with no.
Your email is your email.
My email. My email stuff is, it's right.
Yeah, your email is your email, so I'm about to send that bitch to you. Damn, I ain't even noticed that goddamn time. Shit.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Into another one and wrap this up as far as I'm concerned until more comes out. Because I'm waiting on see if a couple of phone calls are gonna come out. But I'm patient. I'm being patient with it just to see some stuff for myself. Like not even go live about it, but I really want to see if it's gonna capture some stuff that I was looking for in the phone calls and stuff. That's how Shannon knew all her passwords. Yes, I agree. Like she wanted them. Right, Erica. But just because they didn't find that phone, like how many lines was it? Was it one line? You know what I'm saying? Like, because you remember they said her mother got her a phone. You know what I'm saying? So the phones have never came into play. Like, I guess when you really see everything for yourself, with everything being done with, like, I don't know what you'll see as far as the pinging of phones and what devices did they have and get and stuff. What's going on, Sabrina? Happy Sunday. If the phone was in her name, maybe Shannon was sending those messages. Could be. Could be. Cause she's stopping. If y'all pay, go back and listen for yourself. Maybe I'm just taking it a different way. But it sounds like she's like, nah, wait, what you doing? Cause it goes back to her name. Like, I got a phone in her name. And my emails attached to that. Like she was trying to stop them. That's just how I feel. I could say you're correct, Miss Parker. Maybe she may have had a couple of lines. Who knows?
Let's see what I can do. Visual.
But who knows what dates him get into that email did? You know what it opened.
I'm about to cut off in a minute, man. I was trying to
I know. I was waiting on your call. I was waiting on your call.
I know.
His phone line, Grego, Dad. I know who. I was waiting on your call. He was like, I know. Eager. Because remember, you just came back from an interview that you saw, wanted to tell him for the second time that he didn't ask or care about. Right? I've been waiting on your call. Wait. Still not occurring in the world. Still ain't asked you about, have y'all heard from your niece? Nothing. Nothing about you, period. Everything is him trying to figure out what you know to keep you calm. Have you heard anything different? Every minute, every hour, every second mattered to him. We don't know how far he might have thought he was really getting away with it because nobody was saying nothing. I just find it great how calm he was during these ones we've heard so far. He knew she was a duck. Man, tell me about it.
I just added you, but I sent you a request. Did you hear me?
You have 1 minute remaining for this call.
614. Why I got that on there?
That's her. I told you her name. That my phone was up under her name.
Okay. So I got you already. So I'll try tomorrow or something, man, to see what's going on, and we'll go from there. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Love y'all. Talk to y'all tomorrow.
Okay.
She's talking low. She getting frustrated. Like, I told you, it's under her name. But see, he's so eager to try to make some shit happen from inside. He's so eager to make some shit happen that could have very much been a piece of them finding out some shit. Yeah, but she was trying to save him for real in that aspect. She was honestly trying to save him. And that's crazy to me. Yeah, she did, Chelsea. She did, Erica. I agree. And I agree with you, J. Rose. Yes. It's crazy. I'm going to listen to a couple more minutes of this one You guys, make sure y'all go follow Anna B. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I don't want to take up too much time. Y'all make sure y'all go follow. This one was done. This is part 2. This is part 2 on Anna B's channel. The mod's been dropping Anna B's link. Continue to drop everybody's links, okay? I'm cool. Y'all go check out part 2 for the rest, because I don't even want to. I haven't heard all of this. That's why I guess I'm just up for like, damn, this is crazy. Hey, Empress Cherry. That sounds like she was using it under her name. Like, yeah. And it's like almost gonna be like, are you gonna express that? I don't think she will. I can't speak for her at this moment. He did talk like he was in control of everything. That's why he wasn't giving a damn about her interview. That's why every time she picked up her phone, it was straight into business. How you hear your kids around her at that moment? Y'all don't? He don't want to talk to the kids again. Why? That should be the only focus right there, co-parenting. At this point, I'm in jail. At this point, he feel like he got away with it. So he's still trying to feel the temperature, check the temp. Because the more he stay in good graces with her, he can stay 2 steps ahead of things. Staying good with her is what it sounds like. Is Shane going live tonight? No passion. We just got the roll. He's tired. He drove the whole way. He definitely drove the whole way. She said it was supposed to only have an uncle and niece relationship. Well, why uncle never asked his niece to come home yet? I agree. Hey, Justin, what's going on? Happy Sunday, sis. I agree. When Shannon asked where she was, he said he didn't know nothing about where she was. And see, I ain't got to that phone call, Carmela. I think that's the 3rd call, ain't it? I ain't even that far. Faxing, staying on good terms. Well, her will allow him to get the info from outside. What's the link? Can y'all drop Anna B's link in the chat, you guys? Drop Anna B's link for sure. Shout out to you, Anna B. Great job. Awesome job. An awesome job, because these phone calls I just interesting to listen to and give more of a context of how it went down. Because we can't forget the phone call with Tashiana where he said she was simply retarded. That started it for me. Because besides being on the phone with any of them, that's the only communication of somebody he was dealing with on the outside. Did we ever get there for me? Because I never heard any more jail calls up until the other day. So it was context for me. But shout out to Anna B. Y'all go over there and check this one out, okay? I want to kind of get back into Kizzie a little bit. Then I want to get to Casario's breakdown of why he felt like it was Shannon using a phone under Nazia's name and stuff like that. And shout out to Project and Casario's for his analogy, for sure. His breakdown and stuff. Shout out to 54 Keys, for real. Because her breakdown just sends me through there. Shout out to you. And these Kizzie, your name was mentioned. And, speculation went out about who Kizzie could have possibly been at that moment. And I didn't really feed into that. I really didn't. I didn't feed into that because it wasn't giving what, the locations and stuff had gave. The basic proximities of where Jarvis was. The phone calls, we just didn't know for sure until everybody was like listening to 54 Keys. We got Nadine. We got Shannon and Tashiana on the night. So now I gotta wait and see if we'll ever get those calls. You know what I'm saying? Will we ever get that dialogue of y'all last conversation? Maybe never. It might be one that we always got. We just always forever question. Some things we've been wanting to know. Just it is what it is. Let's not forget they had her phone and school tablet at some point. She went home and Shannon said she was the last one to see him. Yeah, crazy work. Yeah, we can't forget that either. Show somebody called her for him. He said he love y'all. Mm, mm. It is odd. Heard him even say it was like it's forced. A lot of it's forced. And I feel like it's forced because even when Shannon said I miss you, and it was like, what? Like, how far do I allow her to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to keep her copacetic and let her know, you know what I'm saying? If we ever do, I'm going to work toward it. I ain't saying it's official. It just sounds like one of those, like, man, here she go. Here her ass go again. Maybe it's me. I could be. But that phone call was speaking volumes. I can't wait to go listen to the rest. But shout out to Anna B for that because I needed to. It definitely gave me a little bit more context of everything. This one is with Kizzie again. Again, Kizzie was in the transcripts. Let me see. Oh, this is part 3, y'all. Did I just get rid of the? Let me see, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah.
Travel basically runs itself. Employees choose from millions of travel options with spend limits and
Hold on.
loyalty built in.
You don't what?
When I don't know nothing.
Okay, this April the 19th, y'all. I want to kind of get into the April
I finally
19th,
realized,
even though I know I got to go catch up to understand one to the other. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely got to, I'm going to April the 19th. This is the 3rd call. So again, shout out to Anna B. Keep dropping Anna B's link as well. Okay, you guys. I just want to kind of get into this. We done skipped all the way from February. Now we're to April. A lot of shit has went down. We've got from the press conference, just to kind of sum it up a little bit. We got Kizzie calling Mark D's live was February, the end of February around the time 2024, I think. And we got an April call where, well, I got to hear about you from other people. And I'm heard about this on the podcast. He's asking about children. Your daughter sent it to you. It's crazy and cringy. But this is Shannon's, I guess. So I guess I was going to look into it, listen to it, because I think this is when the keys might have came up. I'm not sure. It got sent to me for a reason. I don't know. But let's get into it.
why all the big companies use Navan to manage their business travel. With Navan Company Travel.
Right.
An inmate at
This is April
Wayne
17th,
County Jail.
guys.
This call is subject to recording and monitoring. The inmate has requested that you pay for this call. If you don't wish to talk, hang up now. Thank you for using Telmate.
Hello?
Hello. Yeah, hey.
What's going on?
Nothing.
You sound like I was wrong. You sound like I was wrong.
Nothing really.
Nah, sure what's wrong.
Listen how she answered. He said, babe, what's wrong? What's wrong? Nothing. Something's wrong. Not really. But you, Grace, say some crucial shit that's supposed to come out expeditiously and respectfully. Whatever you had to say to him at that moment from being asked what you was asked would have been well respect. Like, we have no respect for what you say. Nothing. Say what's on your mind at this moment. Because this is all you got at this moment to show a little ounce that you cared about what was being said. Because I'm not getting on no phone nonchalant with you about no shit like that. I can't do it. Because it's not going to sit well with me. It's just not. I'm going to play a couple more minutes out of here, y'all, and go catch up on these because I know I'm getting a little ahead of myself. So if I'm getting ahead of myself, I definitely don't want to get up here and spew a narrative. I only want to go off of what we heard together and stuff like that. But we're going to listen to a couple more minutes. We get up out of here, man. It's always going to be justice for Naziah. But this shit right here, these phone calls, man, Annaby, it's crazy. It's mad wicked. Hey, let's be honest, Thursday. What it do, Bookie Boo? Yeah, this is crazy right here. I never thought I'd actually hear this.
Jarvis, you know I know you went to court yesterday, right?
No, I didn't know that one. How you know that?
It's on YouTube. You know when you go.
Hold on, y'all. This is still the third call. So, okay. I think I'm missing a phone call, y'all. But let me get on into Project Incarcerated while we're here. Just for a second, you know what I'm saying? He's one of those that capture everything that I didn't get to hear or that I might have missed. Being too invested, if I must say. So being so invested, I miss things. And he caught on to what we just caught on to about the phone conversation. And when I heard it, I kind of cut it off because I wasn't thinking about it until Project Incarcerated did his breakdown. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. This was Kizzie's, not Shannon's. Yeah, that was Kizzie's. I didn't get into Kizzie's second part. That's why I said I'm trying to get right into Shannon's. I ain't heard Nadine's yet. You get what I'm saying? I ain't heard all of them like as a whole. So I could be missing stuff, messing stuff up, and I really don't know. But I want to get into Project Incarcerated. Shout out to you again, my guy, and see what he had to say about the phone call. Let me stop, y'all. Wow, on my birthday month, this is crazy. I noticed he couldn't use the mask in the mugshot. Her makes you, Erica, I guess, girl. Let's get into this with Project Incarcerated for a second.
Abortion, and Naziah Harris came up missing. Now, so far so good. The sinister duo of Bonnie and Clyde done stuck together through thick and thin. Even after the allegations of 2022.
Don't upload your videos to YouTube. Upload to Restream, where we will live stream it to YouTube.
Yeah, right? Wrong. Guess who phone Shannon was using? Guess who name the phone was in it to talk to Jarvis on that phone? Let's go with the story today.
It was her because you couldn't get a phone in his baby mama's, you know, in their names and stuff. You get what I'm saying? That's impossible. They would know that. You get what I'm saying? So who is she? Her. The information's under her number. Because I had a phone through her name. It's crazy. It's like, how long do a lot of this stem from, too? And it was almost like, don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. But go ahead, Projects.
Did you put my name in?
And you're in a thing?
Yeah, for the calling?
Smart. Where are you at? Let me do it while I'm on.
I'm Wayne County. Hold on one second. Let me grab the pencil.
Okay.
What's your email?
Even if he ain't paying for the calls, Wayne County still comes up on the call. They gotta make the announcement off the recording where you're at. You get what I'm saying? They just do. And she's like, where are you at? She's like, for the thing? What is the thing? And Jarvis is so blatantly like, yeah, the video calls. To him, it ain't the thing. He's saying what it is, video calls. But she has to speak in code because she don't know what he's asking. She doesn't know what he's asking. So she has to use code words like, okay, the videos, okay. Let me see. The thing, it's almost just obvious. And remember she said on the stand, she got a new phone and she did. Yep, she did. Jamila said, what's the thing? I don't know.
Yeah, man, I'm going to get on that motherfucking tablet and send it to you. You just check your email.
You know my email.
Fucking Brian, what is it?
Yahoo.com. Give me the charger. Yes. Send me. No, when you send that email, look, and the thing's gonna pop up when my phone was up
now,
under
this
her.
next clip is unbelievable. You hearing the conversation right now. She is about to say who name. She won't say the name, but she's going to secretly say, you know how you talk on the prison phone, secretly say the phone is in her name. Listen, just listen for yourself.
Probably when my phone was up under her name.
I don't know who is going to say 791.
He's so desperate to make moves. He said, I don't care who's in my, like he just said he don't care. He ain't even trying. He's never heard Shannon verbally. He talks to her, but when she talks to him, she's talking to herself. He's like, I don't even care. He ain't heard that she's trying to stop him in his tracks to let him know, like, hey, you know she missing, right? Like, you know what's going on. You know what the deal is. Like, why would you want to send it to them? She thinking ahead of him. He's so excited because, again, it's been 30 days. Oh, man, yeah. Ain't nobody said nothing yet. Jamila, yes. This is crazy. But she definitely said that.
Well, I'm just letting you know because the previous phone that I had, it was in her name.
Right. But if your email is your email.
My email stuff is, it's right.
He said, what your email got to do with being connected to a phone you had in the Zaya name? Nothing. Your email is your email. But she's thinking smarter than him. She's saying, fool, if they ever get a phone number, they'll see that my email is associated to that phone. It's a possibility that with that phone number, they're going to pull up that email. Yeah, Dustin, apparently. Right, Chill? She definitely said that. That's crazy, man. Thank y'all so much for putting up with me for 2 hours, just even conversating with me about this, because it's been a long time since we really talked about Nazaya's case. It's mind-blowing and stuff, and I have to go catch up myself Dumb and Dumber. You hear me? Wanting to be a real Bonnie and Clyde is crazy work. Like, these phone calls, I don't know. I really think I'm lost for words and stuff on this. So make sure y'all go follow Chill too, okay? But shout out to Anna B, shout out to Project Casa Rio and stuff like that. I want to finish sharing his take on this. I want you guys to go check it out over there with him and stuff, because he always gives a great perspective and a good breakdown on this, I must say, and stuff like that. Shout out to my girl Shanitra Speaks over there with the good stories. I still got to cover some stuff, and I got updates. They're not going to be updates if I don't cover them. So I got to get to work and stuff like that, get on my grind, and and stuff and work on my schedule. I'm still balancing things. I've been balancing for a long time. Okay. But justice for Naziah always. I think with this one, it'll never be closure, but it kind of give us all like a real sense of what was going on, what was really taking place, the toxicity, all around, not just Naziah but different children, the toxicity of it all, the controlling, the narcissism, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? The changes of voices from how he interacts with this woman versus this woman and stuff like that. It's a lot to take in and really learn a lot about Jarvis's character. Everybody wanted to know who he was. We got it. We got the devil in the flesh himself. The ghost talking to us through these voice recordings. It's crazy. And it's crazy what a dead man's story will tell. It's crazy what a dead man's story will tell. That phone number would have connected him to, yes. You welcome, Miss Loki. She said, yes, ma'am. I'm about to do the same thing as you repeat. I'm going to look at all of it back. Yes, you have to. The fact that they never change it is beyond disturbing in the justice system. I got to go back and watch this. I came in too late because who the hell is Kizzie? She's in the preliminary. Her name is mentioned. You guys go back and listen to the preliminaries. And it's Detective Shannon, the last, not one of the text messages. I don't think I was just reading it. I got to get the date. What's the date on that one? January the 8th. I think it's the January the 8th transcripts. That's why I was trying to catch up on those too and see a lot of stuff that was said. You know, to make sure to see if anything came up in the phone calls that was kind of like in the preliminary, you know, like, okay, we heard this, or this is just a lot of insight now, you know, set up all the different accounts and, you know, not talking to the kids, not saying, hey, how are you doing? You heard anything about to the, you know, anything, even checking on her mental as a person that lost their nieces missing, you know what I'm saying, at that time, and you get none of that from him. He could care less. She's throwing up the interview. She's trying to tell him how her day is. We're women. We know. She's trying to tell us nuts about her day. That nuts caring about nothing but himself. Nothing but himself. And it spoke volumes on the insecurities of these women. Hearing that this podcast is saying such vile things and that you want to hold a conversation with this man. Versus I looked at that phone, because trust me, y'all know what jail number look like. This ain't your first rodeo with somebody convicted of something. You can tell. You talk too long to Jarvis for me. That's how I can tell. You might be in a rodeo of its own with the predator stuff. I don't know you. But I know this ain't her first rodeo. Hey, Brian, happy Sunday. This ain't her first rodeo. With a nigga that's been in jail. Let me say that. Because you was too comfortable hearing the stuff about Jarvis on that platform. And to circle back and be like, oh, you ain't talked to me all day. Like, what? You just talked about and gagged and some more shit about the phone calls. You what you heard on the live stream. Yet you complaining about hearing from this monster. Remember, Miss Parker, that I told you he was trying to say that I was in on it and I knew what was going on. He was, to me. I feel like that too, pretty chocolate. Honestly, you did say that, but I feel like that. He never gave real conversation, just what he wanted. Yeah, the second time is the kid sleeping okay, you know. They ain't seen you in 24 hours? Because he told Shannon she know exactly what's going on. He's calming her down. He's checking temps. You get all of that if you know. You just know. Look 10 on 20, yeah, a little bit. But I ain't joking and feeling nothing about them, knowing. Because again, the birthday party was way before this. Way before this. January the 21st, a little bit after her going missing. And y'all, this man is toying you along to keep your mouth closed, to make sure you don't crash out, to remember, I'm going to throw it up that we got kids. Because a real man ain't going to put somebody he love in that kind of position anyway, whether it's drugs, murder, or anything. Especially when you got children by him. Unless he just simply doesn't care about you. It speaks volumes on him. And what kind of man he is. And he never asked you how your day was. He couldn't do too much around the neck with you and her. That's why now he needed you to remove yourself, because it's nothing in there that's serving him purpose without, you know what I'm saying? He's got to cut her out. He had to cut Annette out some kind of way to keep Shannon where he needed Shannon to be. Definitely not with an open mind. It was already closed for him, so he definitely didn't need it to get a little gap, a little air in it or nothing. Hey, Evelyn, happy Sunday. I just wonder why Jarvis never got on the stand. Who'd have believed him? Who'd have believed him, Jamila? With all of these cases, who'd have believed him? That's just my take on it, though, Jamila. I still believe Shannon and the grandma knew, but probably didn't know Nazai was pregnant by Jarvis. Probably thought she was pregnant by one of those men she was tricking at the shop. Ooh, child, Chris. He probably felt like if he told on everybody, his kids wouldn't have no one else around. It could be it. It really could. He never cared. Hey, Mia's Creation, what's going on? Happy Sunday. But I'm getting up out of here, you guys. Again, thank you so much. Y'all check out Annabie, y'all. Check out Annabie. And like I said, sometimes you got to go back and listen a few times. You really do. You really do. Because I can be misrepresenting something. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm using emotions versus really listening and getting the right context out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's really got me in a space listening to these. So, next time we catch up, whenever we do catch up again and stuff, and I'm pretty sure Annabie gonna keep dropping some stuff for sure. And y'all make sure y'all follow Pretty Trucker and Chill, Shank Rock in the chat. My girl Shanitra Speaks for sure. Project in Casa Rios. Annabie for sure. Okay, I'm on Annabie, like white on rice right now, for real. Because again, this is interesting. And sometimes it'll take you back in your pages, like I got mine now. It'll take you back in your pages and stuff. I didn't think I would have to go back in that box of transcripts ever. You know what I'm saying? But this kind of made me look at some notes and be like, I remember that name. Now, what role did you play? What was your part? I ain't taking care of no nigga for nothing. I'm definitely not playing with somebody in jail, for sure. And he gone. I don't even want to play like that. Shannon was really the clever-minded and manipulative. I can see that. All right, Betty sis, I can see that. Thank you, Evelyn, for being a member for 7 months. Thank you so much, Evelyn. I appreciate you. Yeah, let me get up out of here, y'all. See, y'all now, y'all know y'all be ready to talk. I know y'all. Y'all have okay. Thank you guys for the super sticker, super chats, and for real.
Miss Parker, the YouTube star, lighting up the screen. You know who you are, bringing news you can use and a laugh or two. She's got the facts, the fun, and the realest view, with a voice so smooth and a smile so bright. She's shining like a beacon in the darkest night. Deep dives on the stories that really matter. She's breaking it down. down, cutting through the chatter. Pop in, stay a while, you'll feel right at home. She's got a little something for everyone. With a heart so big and an attitude strong. Miss Parker's where you know you belong. She's an advocate, a friend, a voice for the unheard, asking all the questions, never missing